Hi everybody, welcome to Wonder, Wild, and Free, and today we'll be doing a reading for Pisces. So I wanted to welcome everybody to my channel and welcome everybody to February's reading for the month of, welcome everybody to Pisces reading for the month of February. I don't really have any new announcements, and I just wanted to let everybody know that I've been thinking of them and that trying out different things as far as my tarot reading goes, and more like different camera positions, different things on my tables. I've also been trying involving Reiki into my tarot as well. I think I said a little bit about it in my last video. I think it was Aries. But I'm just kind of going with the flow and seeing how everything takes me and watching the waters. So I want to go ahead and start our intention. I want to set the intention today with dragon's blood. Dragon blood smells very good. It's good for a lot of things. But one of the many things that I love to use dragon's blood for is for balancing. It's very good for balancing out emotions that aren't well balanced within you. And for some reason that these incense called to me today. And while these incense called to me, so did the sign of Pisces. So it could possibly be that Pisces is due for some balancing. I want to go ahead and set the intention for today's reading and give all my love to Pisces today. All my warmth, all my vibrations, and just have all my Pisceans be well balanced and bring a natural scale to their day and throughout the rest of their week as they go on through the rest of February, trying to balance out what's happening, what will happen, and as they piece it together, I invite them to bring it all in with love and encouragement and just all wrapped around with vibrationals of nothing but encouragement. So as I light this incense, I invite you as well, if you have something at home. If not, we can light this together. With a set intention. And let that intention be with you today. Whenever you do come upon this video, and throughout the rest of your week. Spirit, gods and goddesses, what is going on with Pisces for the beginning of February? Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Spirit, gods and goddesses, what is going on with Pisces? For the beginning of February. February for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venuses. So, February for Pisceans. Lots of energy going on here. Lots of energy going on here. We have Gemini. We have Libras. And we also have Sagittarius energy. So overall, I see a lot of air energy with the Libra, the Gemini energy. Okay, I see a lot of fire as well. Okay, plenty of fire in here. So as we go into our reading, the first card that appeared to us is the Lover's card. Now, at the beginning of the month, you can find yourself in a bit of a lust. Okay? Now, so we have the Lover's card at the beginning of this read. So, at the beginning of February, wherever you are, Pisceans, in your life, whether you're single, dating, in a relationship, or you're married, beginning of February will be a very happy, very in love, very lovey, very passionate time for you. You can have a lot of it could be with a Gemini. It could be somebody of the Gemini give me 1 second. It could be somebody of the Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It could be somebody that has Gemini, Libra, Aquarius in their chart. Okay? It's a very watery feeling. Because if you see that the lovers are in hand, but they're also in this water. So whenever we see water show up in a card, that automatically signifies that we're talking about emotion. And we're talking about something that is a lot deeper than just physical. So this love, this physical love that you're going to experience at the beginning of this month is going to take you a lot deeper on a whole different level than just physical. And as we move on, we get the Judgment card. With the Judgment card, we also have the energy of Libra. Excuse me. This smoking right in my face. So, we also have the energy of Libra. With that, we have the Judgment, we have the scale, we have the weighing out of things. Okay, so we moved past the lovers. We've gotten to that deep state. We've gotten to that deeper emotion. We've got our feet wet, and we're in the water with our partner now. And now we've moved past that. And now we're in this Judgment. Because now we're not alone. We want to be alone with this person, but we're not. Unfortunately, we're surrounded by a world full of other humans. And those other humans have opinions. And how important you see those opinions towards you and your partner are going to recollect on this reading and on your month. So this Judgment card comes to you as a default on whether you or how you see yourself with your partner as you move on into this deeper part, into this deeper, new, beautiful version of your relationship. And following that, we have the Page of Swords. With the Page of Swords comes up some news. Some news that could be of delayed, or it could be of a disappointment. So this news could be something that you have been waiting to hear on for a while, or it could have been something that you really wasn't trying to listen to this at the moment because you were in a state of happiness, and suddenly this page came along with a sword and kind of disrupted what you were enjoying, endowing. So we want to keep an eye out for that Page of Swords. Five of Wands follows. The Five of Wands is about being defensive. Automatically, I see the Five of Wands as being very defensive. 5 men holding up wands, and then as they're ready to fight. The Five of Wands falls below the Lover's card. And this comes as shows me that there is somebody that, although you and this person that you are falling head over for, and you're moving into a much deeper lovers, more emotional state with, and you're moving into a much more beautiful place, and you're getting your bodies wet in this water of emotion, and this water, cleansing water of almost, I want to say, water of tears. But these tears aren't bad tears. These tears are tears of happiness. This Five of Wands comes underneath it as though there will be somebody that loves you but is defensive over this new person in your life that you go to this deeper state with. There will be somebody that will be defensive over you, or you could be defensive over your partner. But I really don't see more of that, being defensive over your partner. I really see it as an outsider, somebody not you or your partner, somebody outside of the relationship being more defensive over you, as a maybe a best friend, maybe somebody in the family members, sister, brother, aunt, uncle, being defensive, close to you. They don't want you to get hurt, type of thing. Not necessarily like they want to harm anybody, but they just don't want harm done to you. And with you becoming so deep and taking your relationship into a deeper, watery place. They just don't want you to get hurt. Following that, we have the Four of Wands. And with that, the Four of Wands is a very beautiful card. It has a family on it, stating that, you know, with this Lover's card coming into play, and above it we have that Judgment card. So what I was saying is that all these outside opinions will come to you, and even though you really will weigh the value of how much these outside opinions really mean to you, and whether they are really worth your time, your value, will really play part on how much or how close you can come to this beautiful picture of a family that you want, or that you're hoping, or that your partner is hoping for. Regardless if you're 50 and you're not looking to start a family, but you're looking to find somebody to, you know, spend the rest of your life with, or if you're 20 and you're looking for somebody to spend the rest of your life with and start a family. It really doesn't matter. The point that I'm trying to get at is that the outside influences with the Judgment card will really weigh on you, and it's up to you to decide and to value on how much those outside opinions really matter to you. And with that, you can start to see and start to shape out more of this picture of who you're going to spend the rest of your life with, where and how, and it'll start to become a more clear picture. Now, the only upside that we've seen so far with this reading is this Page of Swords. Some kind of news that isn't really good is going to come. It's not necessarily bad. It could be just a delayed kind of news that we've been waiting on from you, from your lover, from your relationship partner, from your husband, from your wife. It could be from you. It doesn't necessarily, it could be bad news, but this Page of Swords, and it comes down to this Temperance card, and Temperance is a Sagittarius energy. And with Temperance, we have to remember that we have to be patient, because patience is a virtue. And whatever this news comes to you, and however it comes to you, and whichever form it comes to you, just know that you have to have patience. The only way you're going to get through this Page of Swords is with Temperance. And this Major Arcana card wouldn't have popped up. Any card could have came under this Page of Swords and could have told you, you know, hey, you have, you know, the Queen of Swords is at the bottom, but Queen of Swords could have popped up at the bottom of it and said, you have a Page of Swords, but keep the Queen of Swords energy with you and you'll be good, you know. But with this Temperance card, it's especially telling you to have patience. If you have patience, then this Page of Swords will definitely fall away. And everything will else go into place. Just know that temperance is on your side. And of course, like I said, you have the Queen of Swords energy at the bottom of the deck. Okay? And with the Queen of Swords energy, you are very perceptive. Okay? So, being very perceptive and being very efficient this month, and keeping a close eye out for this Page of Swords, but knowing that patience is always going to be followed with that page. Oracle Pisces, beginning of November. Whoa. What was this? Truth. Something told me to pull that one. Practice intuition. Or practical intuition, I should say. Practical intuition, we go back to that feeling of temperance and going back to knowing how to control one's emotions when it comes to feeling agitated and impatient or angry, sad, upset, anxious. All those things can come all down into this one card of practicing intuition and practical intuition. So when we think of this Temperance card, we automatically want to think of this practical intuition we have inside of us. And we know that we have this ability to be very intuitive, especially when we have that Temperance card come out. And with the Judgment card, I have this Truth card come out. And it's a very beautiful card. And Judgment brings a lot of truth out of people. It shows people's good, it shows people's bad. It can bring out a lot of true feelings in a lot of people. So just know that when you're practicing intuition within yourself, know that the truth of a lot of people will come out, and bring in your intuition this month with the oracle's help, and practice on being truthful to yourself as well, because this reading is very, very beautiful, Pisces. You're going to have a beautiful, very beautiful start to the beginning of February, and I hope that you have a beautiful rest of your January and have many more blessings to come towards you. If this reading did not resonate with you, please check with your moon, rising, or Venus. And that was all I have time for today. Please remember to stay enlightened and stay in love. Namaste.